mistake.
The best things in life are free, but you can give them to the birds and bees. I need fun. That's what I want. That's what I want.
Money makers. You know, I can talk about advertising all night. Buyer's guides, TV, digital. I can throw money at it like there's no tomorrow. But, you know where the real difference lies? In that last meter in the store. You. Your staff. You. That's where the difference is. I can throw it all day. I can put money at it. I can throw tons of it. People can come right in and then walk straight out. The difference is, do you put a product or a service in their hands? Because that's you, not me. I can't be everywhere. Love to help, but I can't be everywhere. I can't be in 170 stores. Optus World, TeleChoice, Vodafone, Crazy John's, Moe's, Telstra, Stratfield, Allphones. What's the difference? What's the difference? Anyone tell me the difference? Multi-carrier. Any difference? How about if I said there is no difference? You know why there's no difference? Because it's 0 on a 49. We sell exactly the same product that they do, don't we? 0 on a 49. 0 on a 39. 0 on a 29. It's the same stuff. So how do we make the difference? Because, you know, like if we keep staying on that 0 on a 49, 0 on a 29, 0 on a 39, we're not going to win this race. That's the Strathfields and the struggling TeleChoices and all the others, man. Look, you know what? We're not even in that space anymore. We've gone up a couple of notches in the last few years. We're now with the Optus Worlds, the Telstras, and the Vodafone core stores. That's the level we're at. So now we have to really win that space. And it's not going to be by selling their product exactly the same as those guys, is it? It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So we have to be different. How are we going to be different? I'm going to show you how the difference is. Go ahead, Sarah. Allphone insurance. Oh my God. Look, you know, I'm just going to stab in the dark here. I'm just going to kind of have a, you know, I could be totally wrong. But I don't know if any of you have experienced this. Okay. Have you ever had a customer come in, take their phone to you, it's probably a month old or 2 months old, and go, it's not working. You go, that's okay. It's all right. I'm just going to send it back to Nokia or Samsung or LG. No problems. Goes back, it's away for 2 weeks, maybe 3, comes back, and you ring the customer up and you go, come on in, your phone's back. Unfortunately, it's not under warranty because it's water damaged. Oh my God, I don't know if that's happened to you guys. Have you? Just shooting in the dark here. And of course, then the customer totally understands. They go, sure, it's Nokia, I understand. It's the courier that brought it in, it's his fault. Or does he go, no way on God's given earth is it my fault. I never damaged that. And then, if you're lucky, you don't have to call security. If you're lucky, he hasn't thrown the phone at you. If you're lucky. If you're lucky. And if you think that one customer, because I can throw advertising out there, I can throw everything in the world out there, but if you think that we are ever going to get that customer back, forget it. Not only are we not going to get him back, we're not going to get his family back, we're not going to get his friends back. It'll probably go on for several generations. Now, how could this be avoided? You know, we sell, in the Allphones channel, we sell on average 23,000 postpaid connections a month. We sell on average about 15 to 20,000 prepaids a month. We sell on average around 15,000 outrights a month. Do you know how much insurance we sell or tag onto that? On postpaid, it's less than 10%. On the whole market, it's probably 2%. Now, Now, for $45 or $99, we can eliminate all that problem. It's gone. And it's not just about putting money in our pockets. It's not about them throwing the phone out. We're doing the right thing by the customer. Yeah? We are doing the right thing. It's easy. We've got Samsung Galaxy S and 2 coming out. Sony Ericsson Arcs. iPhone 5s. We've got all these great handsets coming out, which are expensive handsets, which I guarantee you, 20% of the market out there are either going to get them stolen, broken, water damaged, or whatever. It's going to happen. They're the odds. So why can we not simply eliminate all that problem by just simply saying to the customer, you've got a great handset here, would you like insurance with that? And then, when he comes back and it's water damaged, and Samsung or Nokia or LG said, it's water damaged, or it's the owner's fault, and you go, hey, it's okay, Mr. Domenic Pompeii, it's fine, you're insured. Then what is the story moving forward from there? I don't know. I'm just, if you don't want to know about this, I won't talk about it. But if you do want to know about this, put your hand up. Because these are the differences that are going to make it with our consumers. That's what it's about, winning. Market share. Customer loyalty. And look, average store does 100 connections a month. If we bolt on an insurance policy, commission $10, guess what? That's an extra $1,000 in the till. I hear all the time, margins are going down. Prepaid's gone. 0 on the 49. I'll just keep doing 0 on the 49. So let's look at what I'm about to talk about in the next 15, 20 minutes. If I had it my way, 2 hours, maybe 2 days. But next 15, 20 minutes, and put some more money in the till and do the right thing by the consumer and by yourself and by the store and by the brand. Next slide, please, Sarah. I look at this and I go, Allphones Insurance, I am not going to put our name behind a product that doesn't stack up. I'm not going to do it. Not going to happen. Before we put Allphones in front of any product, it needs to stack up. Not only stack up, but it has to be pretty good in the market. So let's just have a quick look at this. Allphones Insurance, Optus Insurance, VHA Insurance, and Virgin Insurance. Our Allphones Insurance is underwritten by Risk. Risk also does Virgin Insurance. It's a good product. It makes a lot of sense. They're a great company to deal with, and they are fantastic to the consumer. It ticks all the boxes. The cost per year, look, $99, fantastic. Does it cover loss, theft, accident? Yes. Ticks, tick, 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 tick. More commission, less access to the consumer. It ticks all the boxes. It's a great product for everyone. But guess what else it does? This is it. It covers outrights. There's no other insurance that does that. It covers prepaids. I have stores that have Telstra dealers across from them that buy a product from Telstra because they want the Telstra network. They come over to our stores and get them insured. Did you know that could happen? We don't even have to sell the handset. If it's a new handset on the day, purchased from another store, they can come to us and we'll insure it. Man, does that tick all the boxes. There is no other company that does outright. There's no one that does prepaid, and there's no one else that's going to do someone else's product. And it's great for the consumer. I could go on, but all you have to do is put your hand up. Risk have a great team around Australia that will come to you and help you with this product, with your team, with yourselves. Okay? But if you don't want to know about it, I'm fine. Just don't put your hand up and do the 0 on the 49 and the 0 on the 39 because that's where it's going, right? Okay, next one. Why is it so important? Look, I'm going to bring this up in the next 4 presentations. And I'm actually going to probably ask some people why it's so important. It's important because it increases customer satisfaction. It's important because it increases customer loyalty. It's important because it increases revenue per customer. And it's important because it increases market share. We win. Look, the market is not growing enormously out there. It's about 2% per year. We are winning because we are taking market share. Yeah? If we retain customers and we stop people going to other stores. That's how we're winning. But now we're facing a new league, and that's the big boys. And this is how we're going to do it. Next slide, please, Sarah. FlexiWay. Oh, my God. Okay, like money makers I'm talking about tonight, we don't just sit in the back room, smoke some joints and, get drunk, go, hey, what are we going to put out there that's going to, we'll just put this out and it'll confuse everyone. We'll have a good time. I don't know if it's going to work. I'm finding ways, we are finding ways, this team is finding ways of how to make a difference in the market to keep us winning. FlexiWay, let me think. Do you have in Queensland Harvey Norman? There is, it's here? Okay. JB Hi-Fi? They're here too? Okay. Is there Dick Smith? Are they here? Okay. They have FlexiWay. They are playing in our space. And they are good. Not as good as us. But they will be if we allow them to. They will be if we don't start switching ourselves on. I don't gauge the telechoices. I think you know how I feel about that in the Strathfields. The mass merchants out there, the big chains are playing in our space. They've got a lot of resources. They've got a lot of know-how. But do they have the expertise and the passion to make the difference? It's up to us. That last meter. It's up to you guys. It's up to all of us. FlexiWay. There's a lot of great product coming out. I talked earlier about the Sony Ericsson Arc, the Play, and Sean will talk a lot more about that kind of product later on. You've got LG coming out, Android's making an enormous play in the market, tabs are coming out. We have phones that are talking to tabs, that are talking to TVs, that are talking to Sony PlayStation, that are talking to fridges. Soon we'll be walking past and phones will be picking us. The market is changing. And you know what? As a consumer, I don't know, maybe I'm stabbing in the dark here again, but as a consumer, I might walk into the store and I have $300 spend, and that's not going to cut it, is it? But I want the new Arc. I want the iPhone. I want the tab. We are the only mobile company, specialist company in Australia offering them a solution. Just throwing it out there. FlexiWay. We give the consumer their aspirational product today over a payment plan over 12, 24, 36 months. And guess what? We make money. I hear again, our accessory margins are too low. With FlexiWay, the margin is enormous. Because the consumer is not worried about the price, they're worried about the product and walking out of your store with it. And they can walk out of your store and say, hey man, I got this. And they tell their friends, they go, oh shit, hanging out in the pub. How did you get that? Well, I went to Allphones and they managed this for me. I have to pay it off for the rest of my life, but they managed it for me. No, just kidding. Cut that bit of the tape, please. It is a great solution because as the technology is amazing, as the products are getting so much more advanced, as there's so much more products available and tabs, as I mentioned, consumers want more. And it just doesn't cut it on a $300 price tag. FlexiWay is the answer. Next, please, Sarah. I advertise this stuff, and the money makers I mentioned tonight is going to be a very strong focus of mine in the next 12 months. So really, take advantage of it, because I will be throwing money at it, because I really believe that it is a difference. Everything I'm presenting tonight is unique to Allphones in the telcos channel, yeah? Sony Ericsson, insurance, charger, Bluetooth, packaged up, so much a week. It's a solution. It's a great solution. Use the tool. Don't let that consumer walk out and buy somewhere else. Because we have